Listen up, fellow seekers of wisdom in this chaotic digital age. You've stumbled upon something truly valuable here, and no, I'm not talking about another fleeting trend or viral sensation. If you've ever found yourself overwhelmed by life's endless demands, feeling the weight of every little setback, or desperately wishing you could just let things go without that nagging voice in your head telling you to care about everything, then you, my friend, are exactly where you need to be. You see, long before our world of constant notifications and endless scrolling, there were these remarkably insightful philosophers known as the Stoics, who lived their lives according to principles that, believe it or not, can teach us the liberating art of not giving too many cares. Ironic, isn't it, that ancient wisdom from centuries past can be the very thing to guide our modern, overwhelmed, perpetually stressed lives? Over the next few minutes of your precious time, you're going to discover 7 simple yet profoundly transformative Stoic principles. Principles so refreshing and practical, they might just become your secret weapon against the madness that is contemporary existence. And hey, if you want to forge yourself into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient through timeless philosophy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. What's the worst that could happen? You gain some life-changing wisdom and join a community of like-minded individuals on the same journey. I challenge you, dare you even, to take that step and become part of the Stoic Forge family. Welcome to this enlightening exploration where ancient meets modern and where we master the art of keeping calm and carrying on with purpose. Now, shall we dive in? Control what's within, release what's without. Picture this. It's a rainy Monday morning. You've just prepared the perfect breakfast, and right as you're about to enjoy it, your phone buzzes with a message that ruins your mood completely. The old you might have spiraled, blamed the sender, or even cursed the universe for conspiring against your peace. But here's a Stoic truth to internalize. We suffer more in imagination than in reality, said the legendary Seneca. Truth is, things happen, messages arrive, people disappoint us. What's within our control? Our reactions, our interpretations, our choices. Instead of letting our imagination paint a catastrophic picture of what might unfold, we can choose to acknowledge the emotion, then consciously decide how we respond. The world will keep throwing unexpected challenges our way, but the power of our reactions, the freedom in how we choose to interpret events, that's entirely ours to command. So the next time your internet crashes during an important meeting or your plans fall through at the last minute, take a deep breath and remember, it's not the external circumstances that disturb us, but our interpretation of them that creates our suffering. Embrace the present moment with your full attention. Marcus Aurelius once mused, "Do not let the future disturb you, for you will arrive there if you nurture your present." It's the 21st century. We have notifications pinging every second. Our thoughts race faster than our devices can load, yet what do we constantly miss? The now, this precious moment right in front of us. Remember those times you walked through a beautiful park, but your mind was trapped in tomorrow's anxieties, or those dinners with loved ones where your thoughts drifted to past regrets instead of being fully present. The Stoics teach us that today, this very moment, is the only reality we truly possess. So why squander it worrying about a past we cannot change or a future that hasn't arrived? Being present isn't just about physically showing up. It's about truly experiencing life, savoring your meals, listening deeply to your friends, feeling the sensations of being alive. Let go of yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's anxieties, for in the grand tapestry of life, it's the little moments stitched together, fully experienced and appreciated, that define our genuine happiness. Accept change as life's natural course. Ever noticed how effortlessly seasons change? Winter's frost melts to give spring its bloom. Summer's warmth eventually yields to autumn's cool embrace. Yet, when faced with life's alterations, be it a career change, a relationship ending, or an unexpected move, we resist with all our might. As Epictetus wisely put it, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Life is ever-changing, as fluid as the mightiest river, and fighting against the current is not only exhausting, but ultimately futile. Embracing it, flowing with it, that's where true freedom lies. Life's very nature is evolution and transformation. Just as ancient Rome wasn't built in a day, you too are a masterpiece in progress, constantly evolving, constantly growing. Every change, every unexpected twist and turn adds a unique brushstroke to your canvas, creating something beautiful and utterly unique. So the next time you're faced with an unexpected detour or an unwelcome change, remember, it's all part of the grand design, an opportunity for growth disguised as disruption. Detach from external validation and find your worth within. In today's world, with every like, share and comment, we've become dangerously hooked on external validation, letting strangers' opinions shape our self-worth. But consider this profound wisdom from Epictetus. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Isn't it strange, even absurd, that we let tiny icons on a screen dictate our mood and sense of value? Stoicism urges us to find validation from within, to build an unshakable foundation of self-worth that doesn't depend on fickle external approval. Your worth shouldn't be measured by online clout, follower counts or others' opinions, but by your personal values, your actions, your character, and your commitment to living according to your principles. The next time your content doesn't get the expected engagement or someone leaves a negative comment, remember, your worth is not up for public voting. You're your own judge and jury, and the only approval that truly matters is the one you give yourself when you look in the mirror. Recognize life's natural cycles and embrace impermanence. Loss is painful, whether it's a treasured possession, a cherished relationship, or a loved one. But as Marcus Aurelius stated, loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. In the vast ecosystem of existence, everything has its season. It's time to arrive and it's time to depart. Trees shed leaves only to sprout new ones when spring returns. Similarly, life presents us with endings and beginnings, each teaching us valuable lessons, each shaping us into who we're meant to become. Rather than clinging desperately to what was, Stoicism invites us to appreciate life's impermanence, to understand that nothing lasts forever, and that's precisely what makes each moment precious. It's a call to live fully, love deeply, and let go gracefully when the time comes. Every sunset, after all, makes way for a sunrise. Every ending creates space for a new beginning. When you truly internalize this principle, you'll find yourself less attached to outcomes and more present with what is. Seek growth in every adversity you encounter. Who hasn't faced a challenge? Maybe it's that difficult colleague, the mounting financial pressures, or the train that's always delayed when you're running late. It's easy to complain, to wish life was a bit kinder, to wonder why things can't just go smoothly for once. But Seneca once proclaimed, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Think of challenges as life's personal training sessions for your soul, opportunities to build resilience and character. When obstacles appear, instead of asking, "Why me?" try pondering, "What's this teaching me?" Every adversity, every setback, every disappointment carries a lesson, a hidden gift, a potential for growth. It's just a matter of perspective, of choosing to see the opportunity rather than just the obstacle. If the Stoics were around today, scrolling through our complaints on social media, they'd probably laugh and say, "Bring it on, for it's through struggle that we discover our true strength." Cultivate inner riches over external possessions. In an age of carefully curated social media feeds and the constant display of material wealth, it's easy to equate happiness with what we own. Yet Seneca remarked, "It's not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." True wealth isn't about the latest gadgets, designer labels, or impressive possessions. It's the contentment of the soul, the richness of experiences, the treasure of meaningful relationships and memories. The Stoics remind us that while it's perfectly fine to enjoy life's luxuries and comforts, one shouldn't be enslaved by them or define oneself through them. For in the end, when we look back on our lives, it's the stories we've woven, the connections we've made, the wisdom we've gained, not the possessions we've accumulated, that truly matter and define a life well lived. Well, my fellow travelers on this journey of wisdom, as we draw the curtain on this exploration through the profound teachings of Stoicism, I can't help but reflect on how these ancient principles seem to fit so perfectly into our modern existence. Just goes to show that some truths are truly timeless, transcending centuries to offer guidance exactly when we need it most. Now I've got a challenge for you. In the comments below, I'd love for you to share which of these Stoic principles resonated with you the most. Did Seneca's wisdom strike a chord, or was it Marcus Aurelius who felt like a newfound confidant? Let's get this conversation started so we can all learn from each other's insights and experiences. But wait, before you head out into the world armed with this newfound Stoic wisdom, I've got one small request. If you found even an ounce of value today, a moment of clarity, or simply enjoyed our time together, do consider subscribing to Stoic Forge, giving this video a thumbs up, and ringing that notification bell. Not for vanity metrics, but so we can continue this journey of wisdom sharing and personal growth together. Life's a journey sprinkled with challenges and surprises, but with the right mindset and a solid foundation of Stoic principles, it can be quite the remarkable adventure. Here's to mastering the art of letting go, living with intention, and forging yourself into the strongest version of who you can be. Until our next encounter, keep the fire of curiosity burning and the spirit of Stoicism alive. Cheerio.